goes forward now, and we're locked and loaded for race one on Tab Everest Day here at Royal Randwick, and the gates are back in the first. And Waltham was a little bit sluggish out, and Waltham will settle at the tail of the field. Military Mission showing more zip today, and Trust in You goes up to join it early. Stockman pretty handy. Now those on the inside, we've got Etna Rosso, ATHABASCAN and the favourite Allegron, and a gap back to Wycliffe, Steel Blaze, and Waltham's going to settle last of all. Military Mission sent forward, and Military Mission will lead, and the Kiwi Trust in You gets the cart across and will park outside. Stockman in a more forward roll today sits in third, and Etna Rosso fourth on the rails there on the white cap. One off the fence, ATHABASCAN being tracked along by the favourite Allegron. Then Wycliffe down on the rails, 2 lengths to Steel Blaze and 2 lengths away to Waltham. So 1900 metres to go, and Military Mission back to some old tactics of being a front runner, and it's a comfortable lead for Military Mission, out by 2 lengths on Trust in You. Stockman, without any cover today, sits in third spot. Then Etna Rosso parked fourth the rails. A length further back to ATHABASCAN from Wycliffe, a length into the favourite Allegron. Steel Blaze and Waltham are the last two. So they've got 1500 metres to go, and Hieronymus keeps the gallop up here on Military Mission, leading at the 1400 metres by a couple of lengths on Stockman, and now moves up on the outside of Trust in You, followed by Etna Rosso travelling strongly on the inside of ATHABASCAN. Wycliffe starting to pull back in the field now on the inside of Allegron. Waltham and Steel Blaze are the last two. So they go inside the halfway mark. Military Mission in front by a length and a half to Stockman. Trust in You getting a tail trail in third position. Then came ATHABASCAN in the running line. They're followed by Etna Rosso, Allegron. So the race favourite is back fourth last in front of Wycliffe, then Waltham, and the outsider of the field, Steel Blaze, is still back last. 800 metres to go. Military Mission pilots the field by a half length on Stockman here at the 800, with light rain starting to fall. ATHABASCAN taking closer order on the outside of Trust in You. Then Etna Rosso, Allegron being stoked up about 4 lengths off the lead, then Wycliffe. Waltham starting a run out wide, a good run at that, and Steel Blaze is last. Military Mission really being shoved along now, and a rails run opens up for Trust in You, who joined it. Wycliffe pinching ground on the rails as ATHABASCAN gets going. Then came Waltham. Allegron's not travelling well. ATHABASCAN sustains this run and race to the front. ATHABASCAN by a length. Wycliffe is coming off heels. Trust in You's flat out the rails. ATHABASCAN, Wycliffe's coming with a big run now. Then Waltham the outside. ATHABASCAN and Wycliffe. ATHABASCAN, Wycliffe. They hit the line. ATHABASCAN a nose. ATHABASCAN just from Wycliffe, and Waltham third, followed by Trust in You. Then Etna Rosso, followed in by Allegron and Steel Blaze. Stockman and Military Mission weakened out to finish last of all. It's a photo finish, but I think there's just a margin for ATHABASCAN. Just standing by to have a look at the replay here. It looks like he may have just clung on here. Standing by for the result of the photo finish, ATHABASCAN making that fast move early stages of the straight. Then Wycliffe came off with a menacing run from